What it do, Sneaker Life fam? It's your boy J-Jus. Hope everyone is keeping that positive energy as always, man. It is good to see y'all again. Before I even get into anything in this video that I really want to talk about, I know it's been a slim week as far as, releases, dropping. I want to say this week nothing too crazy has dropped. I do want to say next week we do have the Jordan 1 Varsity Red. I did see these uploaded on the Flex app, and I did see these, on the Nike Sneakers app. So I will say that make sure you do have your notifications on for both apps. That way, once reservations are open, you are able to, put your reservations in on the Flex app. And once, the draw is open, because yes, they will be doing the draw for these, you guys are able to enter today's video, guys. Yes, you can tell by the title, I do want to talk about these Air Jordan 5 UNCs that will be dropping March 4th, 2023. And these will be retailing for $225. Yes, guys, retail on these is $225. Now, I know most of you are probably thinking, like, why is a pair of Air Jordan 5s retailing for $225? Now, personally, these are, going to be similar to the collegiate pair, the collegiate UNC Jordan 5 PEs that has dropped, but I slightly will say that there will be some major differences that I am going to get into. So for most of you who know, the Air Jordan UNC is the colorway inspired by, MJ's North Carolina team that he actually played with. And for most of you who know, we've had iterations from the Jordan 1 to the Jordan 3 to the Jordan 4 to the Jordan 6, and now we actually have the Jordan 5, that will be dropping. Now, out of all those releases that has dropped, between this year and last year, I will say that, the Jordan 1 was probably my least favorite just because of the quality. I felt like quality on the Jordan 1 could have been a tad bit better, but once they came out with the 4s and the 6s, I was like, okay, quality on those is actually a bit better. Seeing how the Jordan 4s actually came, kind of with that suede material, but it is seeming, and something that I have noticed, which is I've actually noticed that a lot of these Jordan, UNC colorways that, are dropping or that have dropped, I do want to say that, we've either got a PE from it first, or we've actually got an iteration, from it, maybe a regular GR, and then we might have got a PE, or we might have got a PE first, then we might have got a GR. Like, for instance, we got the Jordan 1, UNC PEs, we actually got the Jordan 1 UNCs first that actually dropped back in 2015. For most of you that know, then we actually got the Jordan 1 UNC PEs that dropped, a while later. Then we actually got the Jordan 1 UNCs that actually dropped last year. Also, we actually did get the off-white Jordan 1s that actually dropped in 2020. People were just fond of the off-whites, and they slept highly on the UNC Jordan 1s from 2015. Now, personally, I like those. That the UNC colorways is, it's just a bomb colorway, and once they throw that UNC colorway on a Jordan, we know it is going to sell out. Now, as I mentioned, from the Jordan 1 to the Jordan 3 to the Jordan 4, now 5, 6, and we also had the Jordan 13 PE as well, guys. And we do, speaking of Jordan, UNC colorways, we do have a Jordan 1 low UNC that will be dropping September 28th. Now, UNC colorway, the UNC colorway is just something that attracts, and as I mentioned, when you do have that UNC colorway, it does tend, anything that you throw that UNC colorway on, it is going to do numbers. And then we actually have a Jordan 13 UNC that will be dropping at the end of December, which is December 29th. Now, both of those I'm definitely looking forward to. Those actually reminded me of the Chris Paul, the Chris Paul 13s. But here nor there, Jordan is just taking, you know, some hints from the UNC PE and putting it on the regular GR. And personally, I'm not gonna lie, some of the PEs is a bit better than the GRs, but for the most part, one PE that I can say is definitely better than the GR is the Air Jordan 4 UNC PEs. And the reason I say that is because we actually got, I feel like with that tag on the tongue, I feel like that's something that actually killed the shoe. I feel like, you know, it was kind of, you know, they gave us a tag as to where, you know, you can actually cut it off and, you know, you'll still have that flight Jumpman on the middle. But I was not a fan of that, seeing that they actually threw that on the Jordan 6 UNCs on the heel as well. But personally, you know, I wasn't a big fan of that. And also the gray speckles on the midsole, I felt like they should have just went with that, you know, UNC, you know, or just a neutral colorway. But, you know, Jordan, they try to tend, you know, to give us a different, you know, when it comes to, you know, PEs and GRs, they tend to, you know, mix it up a little bit. And also colorway was a bit darker on the PEs than it was on the GRs. When it comes to these Jordan 5 UNCs, these are going to be slightly different from the Jordan 5 UNC PEs. Now we see on the Jordan 5 UNC PEs, that whole upper is consisted of that elephant print. Now on the Jordan 5s that will be releasing next year, that is going to consist of an all upper nubuck, you know. And seeing how, you know, the tongue on the PEs actually consisted of that suede with that, you know, UNC logo embroidered. On the 2023 pair, we will actually have kind of like that mesh tongue with that Jumpman on it. Also, it will be coming with that collegiate patch on the heel. And I feel like with, you know, with them throwing that collegiate patch on the heel, I feel like that's actually what raised the price on these Air Jordan 5 UNCs. Now, personally, when the Air Jordan 6 UNCs actually came out, those actually retail for $210. Now, I know most people, you know, when it comes to most, you know, GRs, you know, and most colorways that we may not want, you know, a lot of people may, you know, be on the verge of, oh, you know, that shouldn't be a $210 sneaker, or that shouldn't be a $200 sneaker. Personally, that UNC colorway for the sixes, I personally felt like, you know, despite some of the quality control on there, I felt like, you know, they could have put that for a $200 shoe. But then again, you know, that's Jordan, and that, like I said, that UNC colorway does tend to bust, because you put that on any silhouette, it is going to sell out. And even so, you know, with the Jordan 13 Obsidians that came out last year, you know, late last year, it even had that UNC colorway on the bottom. Now, I told most of you guys not to sleep on the shoe, because, you know, as I just mentioned, anything with that UNC colorway is going to skyrocket, you know what I'm saying? And I told you guys that this shoe right here, you know what I'm saying, it's going to take some time for it to, you know, go up in price. But trust me, once price does go up, a lot of people are going to wish that they, you know, had got that shoe. Now, some differences with this shoe also is, you know, from the collegiate pair, you actually have white laces. Now, coming on this release, you will have blue laces, and on the midsole, it consisted of an all white midsole. On the regular GR UNC pair, it will be consistent of a black midsole, you know. And personally, it will still have that icy translucent outsole. But personally, I am looking forward to these. You know, these is definitely on my radar, you know. And I've always seen it coming, you know, because it was bound to happen for the UNC 5s to drop. Because we've got the ones, as I mentioned, we got the 3s, the 4s, the 6s, you know. And it was just bound to happen for Jordan to just throw in a Jordan 5. Like I said, with the UNC PE4s, the colorway on those was darker than the GR, you know. It was darker than the regular version. So I'm eager to see how that's going to, you know, turn out. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Are you guys hip to these? Will these be on your radar? And you know, if you like this video and you found this video interesting, make sure you guys stay tuned for my next video, because I do got some heat coming up, you know what I'm saying? And you know, if you aren't, or if you want to, make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. Yes, hit that big subscribe button, turn on post notifications on. Yes, hit that big bell, hit them thumbs up, you know what I'm saying, because it keeps the channel rolling, y'all, and it blesses my heart, you know what I'm saying, because it shows me that you guys are rocking out with your boy, and you guys love the content that I bring to you, because you know, y'all the Sneaker Life fam, you know, y'all part of, you know, y'all just part of the Sneaker Life family, you know, that's what we here for. But if you found this video interesting, you know, and you like this video, guys, make sure to go check out some of my other videos as well. But as I always say, guys, you got your boy J-Jus, you got the channel, you got, you know, some differences, you know, comparisons, and you know what to expect for these Air Jordan 5 UNCs that will be dropping March 4th, 2023. So mark that day down in your calendar, guys. But as I always say, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. And we out.